Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. So we all know recently Nothing released a new phone called Nothing Phone 2A, and that device also got a new OTA update along with an hotfix. So in this video we'll talk about all the changes, what Nothing brings on the table for Nothing Phone 2A. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Here I have my Nothing Phone 2A and I've been using this device since this device have been launched. And as you all know, we were the first one to grab the retail unit of Nothing Phone 2A in India. Talking about the software information, so here out of the box this device came out with Nothing OS 2.5.2 and later on we received an OTA update, and that update size was 254 MB. But later on with the similar changelogs, it was a hotfix which we received on a device. First of all, let me show you the security patch version. On this latest build we get to see 1st Feb 2024 security patch, and now let me show you that hotfix. Though the changelogs are similar, so here you can see this was the hotfix update which I received, and it's similar to that update which we received, which was of 254 MB, and the update size was 14.21 MB. And guys, let me clear one thing. The video which we released recently, like soon after we received the device, the initial impression video or the quick review, that video was done after doing that update of 234 MB. So it's not like that video was done before that update, it was done after that update itself. So you guys can watch out that video. We have done a quick review of Nothing Phone 2A, which will help you guys decide currently can you buy that phone or not. And now before talking about the changelogs, if you guys are new to this channel and if you think our content is useful to you guys, then make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. So as said, I have been using this device as my primary phone, and till now I haven't faced any kind of issues with this device. It's quite a good device, below 25k, but still nothing needs to improve little bit. As you saw, sometimes mistouch do happen and the UI is also not optimized that well. But that's okay, it's a new device. We can wait for further updates and let's see how Nothing will optimize. Now let's talk about the changes what we get to see on this latest build after this update. So under general improvement, they have added some specific ringtones for Nothing Phone 2A. Under sound library, you can find a new section called Nothing Phone 2A, and here we have some 10 ringtones dedicated for Nothing Phone 2A. We all know Nothing also comes with some stock applications of Nothing, in which one of them is this recorder application. Now Nothing have added a recorder widget of that, which you can add it on the lock screen or home screen. And for the widget you have two options. Either you can directly record the surrounding sound or surrounding sound plus system sound. Both the options are available, so you can choose accordingly, like which you access the most, and set that thing for the recorder widget. Nothing have also done some changes when it comes to screenshot, though these changes were already seen on Nothing Phone 1 and Phone 2, which are layered to screenshot. So whenever you take a screenshot, you know that this preview pops up, and if you want to again take a screenshot, this preview automatically disappears if you are continuously taking screenshots. Then under vibration, Nothing have also added 3 different levels of haptic feedback. By default it is set to medium, and I have no complaints at all. With the medium intensity, you can easily feel the haptic feedback, which is crisp and strong. But still there is an option to set it as high. Then they have also refined the animation when transitioning from the home screen to always on display, and animations are quite smooth between home screen and the AOD. Then they have optimized the user experience for wallpaper. And guys, if you are new to Nothing Phone 2, I have also mentioned in my previous video, there is this new wallpaper studio section added, which lets you create some unique wallpapers with the help of AI. So here we are in that particular section. If I tap on surprise, you'll see AI will generate a new wallpaper, and it hardly takes 5 to 10 seconds. And there we go. After that, with no doubt, Nothing made app launch animation quite smooth. But as I told you guys initially, there are some jitters which you might experience right now. Then they have optimized some certain UI issues, improved overall touch experience. Touch wise, you already saw in this video, sometimes mistouch do happens. Then they also improved the experience of app running in the background by optimizing the memory strategy. And one thing which I noticed on Nothing Phone 2A, the background management looks promising right now in this price segment. Most of the apps which I use regularly, I do find them running in the background without reloading. So that's a great job done by Nothing. Then they also improved compatibility with certain charging adapters. So I personally use Nothing charger itself, so I'm not sure about other charging adapters, how do they work and how much they have optimized. Now talking about some camera fixes or the new add-ons, and I feel Nothing have done a great job here when it comes to camera, but it's still inconsistent like Nothing Phone 2. So first change what you'll see with the camera application, now they have added the shortcut widget for the camera application. So let me show you how does it work, and here it can be found in the widget section. Here we have the camera section, and from here I can drag and drop this camera widget and tapping on edit. So from here you can select the modes. For example, if I record a lot of videos, I can choose video mode. Soon I tap on that widget, the camera will open with the video mode and I can start recording. I can also choose between the lens or the camera. If I want to use the front camera with that widget, I can do that, or the rear camera. And there are options to select between the focal lengths. We have 14mm, 24, 35, 50 and 85. There are also options like you can choose resolution and the action mode. And you can also label that shortcut. For example, by default it's set to road trip. For example, I'm going for an event. I can label it as event and choose that particular mode. Like if I'm recording videos or if I just want to take photos, I can do that. A pretty nice addition here. Then they also introduced the support of Ultra HDR mode in the camera application. Once you see this red dot over the HDR text, that means the Ultra HDR is in action. You can turn off the HDR mode, and if you only see the HDR written, that means HDR mode is on. Tapping again will enable the Ultra HDR mode. Now, like OnePlus smartphones, Nothing have also added the support of XDR display effect for the photos, and it works in the stock camera application, I mean the Google Photos app. Some users might think that XDR is related to photos, but no, it's actually related to display. So what happens is, I'll show you some photos. So soon I open this photo, you can see the screen getting slightly brightened up. So this is basically a display technology which comes in action when you open a specific photo. Before it wasn't supported in the Photos application, and I think this feature was also not available on Nothing Phone 2, but I've seen on OnePlus smartphones. Later they added with Google Photos app, and now the same thing even Nothing have done. I'm sure you guys are able to see the brightening of screen happening once I open the photos. Now under the watermark, Nothing Phone 2 also have the support of showing the focal length. So for example, this was the photo I clicked right now, and you can also see the focal length, which is 24mm. So depending on the focal length you use, you can see that in the watermarks too. Later on, they have improved the effect of raw HDR photography, enhanced the color saturations, improved the clarity of front camera photos, optimized camera OIS and EIS effects, and later enhanced the camera app opening speed and overall performance. So you guys must be seeing the photos which I clicked after that main update, which was of around 234 MB. And if you want to check out all the photos, you can watch the video which is being displayed on the screen. In that, timestamp is given. You can directly move to the camera section and watch out the video quality along with the photos quality. Now talking about some of the bug fixes. So here there are some bug fixes what Nothing have done, but those bug fixes we are not sure how serious were they before updating the device, in which they have fixed the pedometer widget which would reset after switching the time zones. Later fixed an issue wherein WhatsApp app would crash under certain conditions, but since I have been using this device, I have never faced any kind of issues with the WhatsApp application. Resolved the issue wherein app icon could not display on the home screen after swiping up to unlock in specific scenarios. So there are some minor fixes what they have done. Overall, it's a pretty good device, and I have personally had no issues at all. Slight laggy and jitter issues and the FPS drop in BGMI. If those things can be fixed, it'll be an overall great phone. And gaming and other stuff you can check out in our initial impression video. That video can be found in the description below, so make sure to check it out. So now let me show you the second battery cycle, because first battery cycle did not get good battery backup because I was testing some benchmark applications and all. But since then I haven't done any kind of heavy tasking. So the screen on time what I got on second cycle is around 6 hours and 29 minutes, which is a very impressive screen on time on Nothing Phone 2a. So in terms of battery, right now this device is too good. But still, a full in-depth review is dropping very soon, so stay tuned for it, and I'll make sure that review drops before 12th of this month when the open sale is starting for this device. You guys will be able to decide whether to buy this phone or not. So guys, this was all about this latest update for Nothing Phone 2a. If you guys have any kind of questions, let me know in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.